the ball rolling. Like I said, my name is Adeyemi. Fakomiti is 5A distributors of Enagic International. You're all highly welcome to the wonderful Enagic. Before we go into the main message, we like to share information about how we store water. Okay, this happens in so many countries of the world. Plastic bottle. Now, there is a chemical used in producing this cheap plastic. That chemical is called bisphenol, BPA. This chemical is highly hazardous, is very, very dangerous to human consumption. The same chemical is also present in every plastic we have in our home. But the difference from this is that this water actually stays in these plastics for a longer time, at least from production stage to consumer stage, minimum of 1 month to 2 months, okay? Sometimes 3 months. So the longer the water stays, the more emission of this bisphenol will emit into the water. And again, most people that sell this product, they usually keep them in front of their office in order to attract customers. And when the sun hits on these plastics, it makes the chemical to emit more. So bisphenol is actually responsible to disease both adult and children. It's one of the chemicals that are responsible to disease both adult and children. So many countries like UK, they put a ban on plastic, but some cartel didn't allow this to happen. Some states in US also put a ban. In Japan, since 70, you hardly see water in their public that is kept in a plastic bottle. Rather, you will see it in a bottle that can break. That does not emit. So let's move. Now, Kangen machine will help you to be able to stay away from storing your water in that plastics. So Kangen was actually produced in 1974. That was the first one. But before that, it was a research done by a group of Japanese doctors over spring water. Spring water is a rock water from the top of the rock that hits the down of the rock. That makes the water to become the electrolysis. And that's most people that have access to spring water, they usually claim that that water is a miracle water. And that is the reason why group of Japanese doctors collected water from about 5 to 6 different locations around the world, which we are going to share tonight. And when they go into the lab to check the water, they discover amazing thing that there is a property content in the spring water that is found in every locations around the world that is not found in our day-to-day water in our environment, okay? And they look at it that it's not actually easy for people to be going to the mountain to fetch the water. And God gave man brain to create things, to create a technology and all that. Their research also continued, and they discovered that there is a gemstone called titanium rock. Using titanium rock to make a plate, and water pass through the plate, and when the plate receive electricity, there will be total separation of positive electron and negative electron. So the water will be split into 2 parts. Now, the positive electron coming out from separations is the bad water, while the negative one is a good one that is good for our body, that it has the same property of the same one that we have in the mountain. And then they name the technology Kangen. So Kangen is a Japanese word, and it means return to origin. Now, I like making a sample of life spans in the village. I have experience of life spans in the village in Ekiti. We normally go to under cocoa palm tree, and there is these streams that normally, move under it. If you remember that if you have experience of such, you see, the water on the stream is a kind of water that moves. It moves from minute to minute. And when the water is moving, if you look under, you see some small rock under, and a lot of electron is moving with the water. So that is why you see, when we collected the water those days, they will bring it to the house, and we don't keep it in the fridge, we keep it in a mud pot. And then you see our great-grandfather, they live longer than the way we do right now. So the water in our environment has actually been destroyed. Our environment has actually been destroyed. That's why you see all manner of diseases is found in our environment. So Kangen is a return back to origin. So here we have the world map where the distributions of Kangen happen since in section. But in 1974, it was a bigger size of the machine, which is a very big, only for hospital. It was only distributed to hospital in Japan until 1994. That is 20 whole year along the line before they produced the level look SA501, which is a smaller unit for domestic model use. And in 1994, they launched network marketing to help distributions of the market of the technologies around the world. And until 2003, before the network leave Lusaka in Japan down to United States of America, New York. And from New York, they were able to spread to the so many countries. You are seeing about 25 countries of the world, including Nigeria that happened, the current country, which is May this year. So Nigeria is the only country we have Enagic office in the whole Africa. So we, Nigeria, we spearhead distributions in the whole Africa. So that is why I'm appreciating and also welcome every new guest tonight that you are a pioneer of Enagic Kangen distributions in Africa. Over 42 branches, locations around the world. Okay, so let's continue. So welcome to Enagic and Kangen water, which is the best water that your body needs to heal the body. So here is a location in France, in Germany, Mexico. You can see people keyed up and they call it miracle water. Now here is the result. The leading doctor is called Shriakta, and what it is found in all mountain water is active hydrogen. Active hydrogen is not present in the regular water that we consume in our home today, and it is actually present in the mountain water. And the same thing is even more in Kangen machine through the electrolysis, through the ionization. So active hydrogen is a powerful antioxidant and also powerful anti-aging and negative ORP. So the three properties present in active hydrogen. So once this is found in the water, your body will heal up itself. All the acidity will be flushed out through the water. So let's check the three properties. The first property from the water we consume from the Kangen water is called antioxidation. Now, with negative ORP, and why the regular water we consume is positive ORP. ORP means oxidation reduction potential, meaning the water is free from oxidation. So that makes the water to become antioxidant. And when you consume it, it will slow down aging process in your body system. And everything around us is actually highly oxidation environment. The more we live in highly oxidation environment, the faster we age. And to tell you that the oxygen is highly oxidized, when you open a fresh apple, it is fresh. And within 10-15 minutes, it becomes brown. That brown shows that the oxidation is actually present in apple and also present in the air. Now, when another object is tomato, a fresh tomato, a woman will use it to cook a very nice soup and the family will enjoy. Once the tomato is rotten, that is oxidation present. So that tells us that in apple and tomato, oxidation will be discovered. But when it comes to water, you cannot know because water is transparent in nature. So when water moves from fresh to oxidation present, it doesn't change taste, it doesn't change color, and it doesn't smell. It remains the same. Leave it open for the next 10-15 days. It remains the same. The taste remains the same. Now, living tissue plus oxidation in water is equal to sickness. That means if your water is oxidation present for longer consumptions, your body begins to develop acid reflux that will lead to organ failures or disease in your body system. Now, the only thing that can tell you that water is oxidation present is ORP meter, oxidation reduction potential meter, which is used by people that do swimming pool business. In swimming pool, you need the level to raise in oxidation present about 1,005 to 2,000. The more oxidation present in swimming pool, the better for all of us, so that the water will not be able to transfer disease to one another when we dive into the water. Okay? Now, but in the water we drink should be free from oxidation present. So if the reading is coming up from the meter and there is a minus shows that is free, it is free from oxidation. And so also if you have a fresh fruit called olive oil, if you also put the meter on those fruit, it will show negative. That makes those fruit to become antioxidant. So, but in water, in Kangen water, it will give you reading above 400 to 500 to 600 to 700. The higher the negative there, the more antioxidant, the more anti-aging, the more the water will reduce oxidative stress in your body systems. Once the reading is showing a number without a minus, then it is a silence plus. And in canned fruit, in canned drinks, or water that is chemically induced, purified RO, distilled, and so on and so forth, there will be oxidation present, and aging will be highly oxidized. So I have a video that is going to help us to be able to understand more about oxidation. So let's go. Now here we have the presence of tap water. Okay, what you can need is your tap water. The next is reverse osmosis. The next one is mineral, and oxidized is very high. The more you drink sugar, the more you are there's so many water in Nigeria, none will actually come to because of plastic storage. What's a really good because that is one minus and oxidation present. The heart rate 5 above. As long as also by it moves immediately to 500 and above. The more we drink soft drinks, the more we breathe acid reflux in our body system. So Kangen water is the only one that has negative 500 and above, and that's what makes the water to become antioxidant, and that's what makes the water to also slow down in aging process in our body system. Okay, so the best water for yourself, the best water for your blood is water that is free from oxidation, because every water you consume that is lack that oxygen, it creates what we call is called hypoxia. Hypoxia is lack of oxygen in our body systems. And if oxygen is lacked in your blood, because blood is made up of 80% of water. So if oxygen is lacked in a form of water in your blood, the platelet will begin to close together, and it will lead to what we call LDL. LDL is low density of lipoprotein, and this will causes a narrow down of the arteries that causes a flowing back of the blood, which is IBP. So water is a life to human body. Once you get it wrong in area of water, then a lot of things begin to go wrong in the body system. So also lack of that oxygen in the body makes the presence of acidity that also makes cancerous cells to strive. So once you drink water, which is Kangen water, into your body, and if your body is cancerous before, it will shock down, it will shock up the cancerous in your body, and they won't be able to survive. And next is it will flush it out of your body system. So the next we are going to have, which is second property, is called alkaline. Now, alkalinity is very popular. Everybody wants their water to become alkaline. But one thing that we don't know is there are so many ways you can make alkaline. Adding baking soda into water gives you alkaline. Adding lime into water gives you alkaline. Or buy a bottle, pour water and remove water. Okay, all that is called induction. Now, the problem with induction is the molecule structure of the water remains the same. When you drink it, it will still form a pore through your tummy because the structures is large. So for your body to get access to the alkalitic content in it, your kidney would be the one to break it down to a smaller unit. And when, a lot of doctors release video that such alkaline is not good for personal, for consumption for a long time. In fact, you can't even get up to 8 pH of it because your body begins to give issue. But with natural of ionization, which is separations of positive electron for the original water without adding anything to the water, makes the water to become natural. And your body can consume up to 9.5 without any obstruction. You can't feel it in your tummy. It goes straight to your cell. Your body hydrates it immediately and stop hydration immediately. I mean, dehydration in your body immediately. So to check pH in water, you need pH tester and the pH chart. pH is a potential hydrogen. Remember, we are coming from the hydrogen from the mantle, okay? And the chart starts from 0 and 14. 7 is the neutral. So meaning, if we drop the pH scale, I mean the pH agent into any of the water that we have, and it's giving us green, that is neutral. So anything below 7 is acid, and acid leads to sickness. Anything above 7 is alkaline, and alkaline leads to a healthy body. So another video will also help us. Same water that we have, okay, and we have the pH tester, and we do a 2 drop into the water, and the color will tell us what is the pH of the water. The first one is tap water. So tap water is green because water is very clean. The other one, and the ampere, that was look at it. Now, your body, you have been taking acid water before. Today, you can get it, move your body to alkaline. That's why that you adopt sugar. Actually, destroy the sugar is water than the cigarette. When people that's why the people die young. And the sugar that we stock, you know, is drink that we give to our children, to our loved one, destroy the whole eco body systems. So our body does not have any business with sugar. The sugar that our body needs is found in the fruit, is found in the carrot. Those are the kind of sugar that our body can easily metabolize without any issue. But chemically induced or chemically modified sugar, your body don't need it. Rather, it's a killer to our body systems. So sugar, when it is found in your body and cancerous cells develop because of too much of activity, then cancer begin to shrink and spread all over your body, which is cancer. Now, there is a research done by Dr. Otto Eric Warburg, a German doctor. He did a research in 1993 and got a Nobel Prize of Physiology in 1991. In his works, The Metabolism of a Tumor, it demonstrated that all forms of cancers are characterized by two basic conditions, which is acidosis and hypoxia. Hypoxia is lack of oxygen, and this makes the body to develop acidosis, which makes cancerous cells to strive. Now, lack of it in your body, lack of oxygen in your body is hypoxia, like I've said earlier. So they check the tissues of people that have cancer, they discover that it is acidity, while the healthy tissue is alkaline. And in the presence of that oxygen, cancerous cells will be choked up. That is why we have been using Kangen to rescue a lot of people in Nigeria that have cancer. So the last paragraph says, deprive itself 35% of oxygen for 48 hours. And those good cells can lead that becomes cancerous in your body system. Third property is called microclusters. Microcluster is talking about small water clusters that lead to easy absorption. Now, human body is made up of 70 to 75% of water. You can see the lungs there. all the organs in the body, they are actually made up of water. So we are not actually what we drink, rather we are not actually what we eat, we are what we drink, because our body is made up of more of water. Dr. Iromishia says that when you are hungry, in most cases, our body has been programmed to food. He said, no, what your body needs at that time, when you are hungry, is microcluster water that penetrates your cell, that help rejuvenation happen in your cell. Two important reasons why you need microcluster water is to supply nutrients to your body, nutrients from your food, from your supplement, from fruit that you eat. You need micro water to take it to the cell. Second, detox, channel waste out of the body through urinary and through defecation. You need microcluster to do this. If you are the type that you hardly have a bowel, because most of your food are starches food and all that, and your body is lacking what we call fiber food, which is found in the fruit. Consume Kangen water. Naturally, your bowel will move every morning and night. So all those germs that you have been stocking in your tummy, okay, because death is in the colon when you don't defecate often. Kangen water will help to detoxify your body. And the reason for that is because of the microclustering capability of Kangen water. It will increase a better hydration in your body. Hydration means your body streaming water. Why that happens, then easily elimination of toxins can take place. Regular water is H2O in clusters, which is about 50 to 20 in molecule clustered together. This makes the water to become large, and it will limit absorption to your cell. This is what you feel when you drink irregular water. Regular water will go through your tummy. And even at that time you are drinking the water, your mouth will keep demanding for more of the water, simply because the water is not getting to your cell. That is why you see, even at time that you are drinking the water, and your body is still demanding for more of the water, because the water is too large in structure. Same water, go through Kangen machine. Kangen will separate the bad electron out and give you the negative one for personal drink. Then it makes it a micro size, breaking it from to 5 to 6 in molecule structures, which is micro size, and lead to greater penetration and easy absorption to your body. The last video will tell us how Kangen it is micro compared to regular water. Say we're having tea bag. For you to make a tea, you need to boil the water. At boiling state, the water is micro. That's why you drop the tea will bruise out immediately. For regular water, if you don't boil it, you cannot make it. Compare it to water, the tea is coming out with micro and then water. Why? One is this one. So this happens to regular water. The body is not getting affected water. Second one is that when you eat good food or good supplement or good food, it contains a lot of nutrients, and the water you now drink back destroy the nutrients in those good food that you have eaten. Why Kangen water will take the nutrient immediately? That is what we are seeing, making more of the nutrient. That is why the best water that helps you, that gives a benefit to your body system. If I ask you in a house, which water are you going to drink tonight? Okay. I want you to go to the chat box, okay, to prove the kind of water that you want to drink. If you agree with me, the Kangen machine is a need to every home all over the world. Go to the chat box and type 777. Why I continue. Now, what I'm presenting is not something that has not been proved or professional endorse. Professional did not just endorse, not just approve, but they write books about it. In order to keep this information, this knowledge to the next generation, so that if you are sick, it is not the end of life. You can still live. The first doctor is called Dr. Romishiya. Dr. Romishiya is a co-inventor of colonoscopy. Colonoscopy is a procedure where they put camera from your back end and gain access to your internal system and perform operation. Thank you very much, Mr. Dr. Olatoyibo, for the 77. Ogeshuku, thank you very much. I appreciate you for that. So you'll find value in what I'm presenting. So let's continue. Dr. Romishinia is the co-inventor of that procedures, and he writes a book, Enzyme Factor. Everything about that book is referring you to Kangen water. The next is Dave Carpenter, naturopathy doctor. He writes a book called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. Thank you, Blessing Okoko. God bless you for that, 77. The next one is Bob Wright, director of American Anti-Cancer Institute. This man is a director of American Anti-Cancer Institute. He writes a book called Killing Cancer, Not People, because the body head, if anyone is having cancer, they will recommend them to go for chemotherapy. And he knew that chemo killed the body than the cancer itself. So he found amazing things, and he said, no, I will not kill the people. Rather, I will use Kangen to kill the cancer. So let's look at what they say in their books. First is Killing Cancer, Not People. On chapter 6, said, step 3 of the diet of cancer. Restructures ionizer water will save your life. On page 158, it said, I believe that ionizer water is mandatory baseline requirement for those with cancer. On page 168, it said, if I were looking for electrolysis unit today, I would choose SA501 made by Enagic company, this Rolls Royce of water ionizer, Kangen water, be in business for 30 years, because he wrote a book 19 years ago, Kangen or energy business is in 49 years. By next year, June, which all road lead to Japan, will be 50 years. Now, lastly, on page 170, it says, I have no financial interest in energy company, nor do I receive any remuneration for my recommendation. Like I said, they do it willingly in order to pass this information to the next generation. If you need this book, you can get it on Amazon. Also, I have the Enzyme Factor and the Change Your Water, Change Your Life. If you are in Lagos, you can contact me. I will get it for you. Now, the next book is Dr. Romishinya. He is a professor of surgery in Abaise College of Medicine, New York, and chief endoscopy. Endoscopy is putting camera from the mouth to get access to internal system. He is a chief endoscopy, and he performed over 360,000 of colonoscopy. On the enzyme factor, on page 159, said Kangen water is alkaline-rich water. The pH range between 8 to 9, and is considered the very best of drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. He wrote four books. He died 2 years ago, okay? And his legacy lives on. Here is a recorded testimony of Dr. Romishinya. Inflammation. When the body is too acidic, acid comes into the body because in our day-to-day food consumptions, alkalinity is not found in our consumption of food. So this now makes the body to become too acid. And when your body becomes too acid, your body needs alkaline, and it will go to the joint where we have cartilage. Cartilage is 100% alkaline, and they begin to draw it. When it draws it, then there will be inflammation. That is arthritis. Started feeling all the pains and numbness and all that in your joint. 3 months after consuming Kangen water, the whole stories become things of the past. The next one is 55 years old female breast cancer with chronic constipation. You can see the colon, a lot of jumps, a lot of residues, death in the colon. At this point, the person started taking the water. In 3 months after, the result is amazing. Because of the detox effect of Kangen water, the result becomes amazing. Here is someone with cancer, but this person is already running through chemotherapy. Remember, chemo killed the cancer itself. It destroys both the good cells and the bad cells, then make the whole body to be burnt. And the person will have lost his hair and lose the whole energy, and the heart will be pumping at the high rate. 3 months after, the result is amazing. And that takes us to our testimony of our sister patient. And here is having we got to know her at the time that her cancer in her body was stage 4, and they has finished the 6 doses of chemo that were recommended for her in Bangkok University. And we got to meet her in month of August last year. Our friend invited her that there is a miracle water in Maryland. And what we are seeing here is 5 weeks after, because we started giving her a cup of 11.5 morning, afternoon, evening. That is about 1 liter of 11 in a day, which I will not talk about. But the 9.5, we are taking minimum of 4 liters per day. Change the water, change the diet to fruit, and use 11.5 to watch our fruit and vegetables and consume everything. 5 weeks after, the result is amazing. 9 months after, she's already looking beautiful and young again. So that is the power of Kangen water. Kangen machine produce 5 different types of water. We only discuss 1. The next is clean water. Clean water is a neutral water with 7 pH. It is clean. Now, this is what you can use to take your doctor medication. Once you have the machine, press the green button and get the neutral water to take your medication. And at the same time, it's the best water to fill for babies. Babies were naturally born alkaline. It is our lifetime that move our body to acid that made us in need of alkaline. But babies are naturally born alkaline. That is why babies, you see them, they have a very wonderful smells when they are newly born. But go to old people home, you see a very wrong smells because of acidity. So feed baby with neutral water. In Nigeria, antenatal mother had to go strictly for 6 months breastfeeding without water, because they know that our water in plastics is already acid. That gives baby constipation. But when we are small, they use teaspoon to feed us water. So what has happened? We have actually destroyed our water. When you have Kangen machine, click the green button and give your baby the neutral water. The next is beauty water. For ladies in the house, beauty water is a waste product of Kangen water. The positive electron water coming out that is separated from the original water is the beauty water, which the pH is about 5.5. The best for your skin. It will moisturize your skin and nourish your skin. You can put a bathe with. You can put it in spray to use as a toner, so that faster, better than the Johnson & Johnson wax of what we call it, tone that ladies usually buy. It will remove this dark circle around the eye and keep your skin moisturizing, which is the best. You can bathe with it every day once you have it. The minute you do that, your body becomes soft like his baby skin, which is the best. Fourth water is 11.5. Strong alkaline water, 11.5. This is not applicable for you to drink, only if you are in a danger zone of serious health challenge. Only cancer patient of stage 4 can take a cup in the morning, afternoon, and night. Every other top diseases can only take a cup in a day and drink about 4 to 5 liters of 9.5. So we use 11.5 to facilitate the healing process in the body systems. 9.5 is a perfect water that will correct your body system. What Kangen do to body is more than healings. It takes your body and take it to origin, and your body naturally heal itself. 11.5 is also very good for go green in a house. Farmers use oil-based chemical to fit out to the farm because farmers know that oil and water don't mix. Oil will go up and water goes down. Farmers use oil-based water to fit out to the farm so that when rain fall on the farm, the chemical will not be washed up. That is why farmers use it. Now, let's see how we can see the testimony of 11.5 in using it to wash your fruit, vegetables, and so on and so forth before you cook them. Oil and water, we have the sesame oil, tap water, and 11.5. Because of high capability of 11.5 of microclusting capability, tap water cannot dissolve it. Rather, the oil will stay at water goes. That is the normal one. For 11.5, because of the microcrossing capability, has the power to emulsify, to break the oil and the water and mix them together, and you cannot separate. That is the reason why you can soak your beans, you can soak your rice, you can soak your tomato, you can soak your anything. And all the pesticides have this. Let's watch that water already. The chemical that power has sprayed is the level. The other try to use chemicals for this. Are you aware that now the people use the sniper to preserve bees? That's why you don't see weevils in the bees anymore. The sort of tap water can only remove dust outside. But the spray of that pesticide by the farmer can only do it. That is why Kangen machine is needed in your home, no break, to keep the health of your family. This is the pesticide. This is the herbicide the farmer has sprayed to the farm, and can only be removed by 11.5. This is the reason why we are launching a serious campaign over this so that we can save a life. So that we can save a life. Thank you for that. So that we can save a life. If it's not safe to breathe, how can it save to eat? Because the farmer knew that what is spraying is a very dangerous. That was the reason why he protected himself and he sprayed this deadly chemical into the farm because they want a high productivity. Farmers usually have two farms. The one they take to the farm, they don't, to the market, they don't eat them because they know how hazardous it could. So you can use Kangen to get rid of all this. That is the number 4 water coming out from Kangen machine. Only need you to press the button and the machine will talk to you what you have. The last water, which is strong acid water, 2.5. 2.5 comes out when you are collecting 11.5 from the front. Once you click the orange button, which is strong Kangen water. And the back hose will display strong acid water. As a matter of fact, 2.5 was one of the reasons why Kangen machine is used in hospital in Japan, because 2.5 is used to sterilize equipment. 2.5 is used to sterilize equipment in Japan. 2.5 is sanitary water. It destroyed 99.9% of the germs. It's the best hand sanitizer, better than the alcoholic hand sanitizer that we use these days. So we need to get this machine in our home in order to help the families to be in good health. Another thing is 2.5 also used in our skin. You wake up in the morning and your mouth smells bad odor. Spray 2.5 in your mouth. It will help to get rid of that. Or you have toothache. 2.5 will help to solve the problems. And you have sore throat. 2.5 will be the best for you to goggle your mouth and throw it off. Very calm acid, but very beneficial to our health. You have any skin rashes, skin, whatever, you can spray 2.5. You have wound that is refused to heal because of too much of sugar, diabetes in your body, and a wound that refuses to heal. 2.5 is the best to spray on the outer body while you drink 9.5 to take care of the internal body. So let's watch some testimony about 2.5 on the skin issue. This is someone that is having eczema. 2 weeks after, drinking 9.5 and spraying 2.5 on the affected area. This one with a psoriasis, before and after, before and after. This guy works in General Hospital in Kota Kinabalu. And for 15 good years, they carry these problems, but less than 60 days, you can see the result is amazing. These ladies, in 2 months, the psoriasis disappear because 2.5 is very, very fantastic. Now, do you see value in what I'm presenting? Let's continue. Award and certificate document recognitions to both the factory and the technology. But Ministry of Health certified Kangen machine as a medical device. International Standard Organization also certified with a 13,485. 13,485. The same certification given to all medical equipment around the world. Go to any hospital, this is what you see. So Kangen machine is the only home appliances that is a medical device. In United States of America, in 2003, when they enter US, Water Quality Association of United States of America give a gold seal on Kangen machine. So every machine you buy, you see a gold seal on the body to tell you it is a high premium product. No other organization have these 3 certificates that I talked about. So Kangen machine produce 5 different types of water. Level Look SA501 is not a purifier machine. It's not a water purifier. It's not an alkaline machine. It is a medical device, or better still, call it Kangen machine. The best that your family needed. Here is a factory in Lusaka, Japan, producing this wonderful technology since 1974 and distributing it around the world to save life, to save the loved one. Every technician in the factory start the machine from the zero to finishing, and the serial number is allocated to the tension, and the same serial number is also allocated once you buy the machine as T. You can rest assured that you have a 5T on the machine. Do you see value in this machine? Or what value can you place on the machine and put it into the whole everyone in the house? Go to the chat box. If you see value in this machine, you also find value in one by presenting. Go to the chat box and type 777. 77 is the number that you get value in the meeting tonight. I also want to appreciate you for this. Grace Equere, thank you for the 77. God bless you. Let's continue. The best gift you can give to your family, Level Look SA501 with flashing models of 7 solid titanium platinum plate. Thank you, Engineer Austin. Olua Tobiloba, thank you. I guess that's my friend. I appreciate you. Engineer Austin, that I appreciate you for the 777. Now, the flashing model is 7 solid titanium platinum. That's the mechanism that works inside the machine. And it comes with 5 years warranty. The price for Nigeria or from France is, sorry, that price is not correct, 3,741. 3,741 euro in France. In US, is 4,200 euro. That is, if you are buying the Level Look SA501, there is a system that says 96 blah blah blah. Thank you for that. God's enough. Thank you for the 777. I appreciate you. Now, Level Look SA501 speaks English language. Anything the machine needs, it will tell you. If it needs service, it will tell you. If where you kept the machine, there is an it will tell you it protection. If the machine needs service, it will tell you. Now, the black box on this machine body, it has what we call antibacterial filter. This black box has antibacterial filter, which you change it every 18,000 liter fresh of the Kangen water. Now, the water that you are supplying, maybe the tap water you connect to or borehole, if it has any kind of bacteria, this antibacterial filter will get rid of it before the water can go into the titanium rock that we ionize the water before the separation of positive electron and negative electron. So NZ501 is 3,553,950 if you are buying it in Nigeria. Now we have the junior one, which is our 4 plates. We call it level look junior. It has 4 plates. Okay, it's 2,962,100 naira. Once you transfer the money to our account, all I needed from you is the receipt of payment. Then we'll carry on by processing your machine. Durability. Durability of Kangen machine. Minimum is 25 years. What does that signify? In 25 years, you are just starting to use your machine. Meaning, according to Mr. Oshiro, the owner of the company, says that this is the only one you are going to buy for a lifetime. And you also will it to the next generation. The first one that was produced in 1994 is still working in the house of Mr. Oshiro, which is level look SZ501. So, Kangen machine is priceless. The best gift you can give to a family. SZ501. Medical is only a medical grade water machine. ISO 13055 medical standard. Only machine that can produce 11.5 at the same time, 2.5, which is the hand sanitizer. No other ionization. No other ionization coated in the world can do this. We have so many copycats of ionization out there, but they cannot produce 11.5 and 2.5. And at the same time, the quality, they cannot compare it. 5 years warranty comes with the machine, 25 years plus last span use. That is, in 25 years, you are just starting to use your machine. Even if you invested money to buy a car today, in 5 years, the brand new car you buy in 5 years is no longer a car. In 25 years, are you still riding a car or you are riding a motor? That car is gone. So instead of you to invest a lot of money in buying a car or building a house, which is very necessary, you can actually reduce your cost and invest in something that can make you to enjoy your life. Because if any member of our family is sick, the whole body is sick. Kende Ophili, thank you for the 77. I appreciate you. Now, one of the kind potential e-cleaning system, the machines do a kind of auto services. You are fetching the water and the machine says cleaning. Once you say cleaning, you don't fetch the water, allow the machine to run through the water. And once it finishes, it will tell you, can't get water, 9.5. So meaning it's ready to. Now we try to do a kind of calculation. If you look at what we are spending on water today, without even talking about the health aspect of Kangen, averagely every home spend minimum in anywhere in the world, spend minimum of 1,000 to 2,000 naira every day on water. But immediately you acquire this machine in your home, that is the end of spending any money on water. So please, it is a must for every home to acquire it. So if your economy cannot take you to buy it, but can you put it in the budget? Or can you join the systems of doing the business so that you can acquire this technology? This is a bank account. If you are ready to transfer your money, can you screenshot it, make the transfer, and send us the receipt of payment. Once you do, we need means of your identification. That is either driver license or whatever. Then your email address, anywhere you are in Nigeria, the machine will be shipped to you. Once you made that payment, shipping money is already there to wherever you are in Nigeria. All we need is your full name, which is written on your data, which we can use to process your machine. So that is the first part. The second part, which I'm going to take, is the marketing plan structures. This is the reason why you see me doing this every Sunday, to launch serious campaign over distributions of this wonderful technology in every homes in Nigeria. We will not rest until you have this machine in your home, and share the water to people around you so that you can save a life. It is a ministry that we need to imbibe and share to people. Okay? Enagic as a business is a proven device for the mass market. If you look at the value of it, maybe because of the situation of the economy, you look at your pocket and you cannot afford it. You look at it as something that it cannot be out of your reach. Who says you cannot buy it? Who give the right to the person to judge you that you cannot buy it? Once you can have it, once you can believe it, you can have it. There is a proof in so many countries that they enter. People that you never imagined that will buy the machine are the one that is buying it because they place a high value on health. So therefore, they put in a budget to acquire it. It happened in India, it happened in Malaysia, it happened in Middle East. So the same thing also happened in Nigeria. Because I remember last year, when we brought it, a lot of people that I invited said, this machine will not sell in Nigeria. But right now, we've sold over 100 machines. It is a power of your belief. It's a power of your tongues. Once you believe it, you can have it. So it proves it that people that you never imagined that will buy it, they are the people that is buying it because they place a higher value on health. Your job is not to determine that this person can buy. Your job is not to predict that this person, your neighbor cannot buy. Your job is to share. Tell people, share the water. Let people have access to it. You could be saving a life. And your neighbor could lead you to the buyer of the machine. That is why when I get access to this information, in the month of August last year, it met me at the time that I'm at a very low life of my life. But because I see the value in the machine, I don't look at my personal economic situation, but I see this is the need of every home in Nigeria. So that I have to go to my subconscious mind to move myself in belief that 3 million naira is nothing. And today, the sales is going like any other. The sales that we generate made the machine, made the company in Japan to approve Nigeria for us, and here we have the office in Adeyemi. So that is why I say, who give the person right to judge you that you cannot afford it? Then I cannot afford it, but right now I have my machine in my house. I have another one making 2 machines, and I start with 0 naira business. So all you need to do is this: believe and start talking about the business. Invite people to join us in our Zoom. Invite people to our office in Adeyemi, so that when they attend, they see, they drink, and they share the water, and they invite more people. Before you know, the buyer begins to surface, and that will place you in business. Over 5 billion have generated since session of selling this technology, and over 1.5 to 2 million of machine in so many homes around the world. So if you know anyone that drink water, which every one of us do, that is your customer and that is your prospect. So share the water, life, help somebody to help somebody as we continue. Business, no monthly qualification, no stocking or loading of inventory, no annual renewal, cumulative sales system. Every sales you generate, it accumulates to your promotion, to you to earn more hard currency to your pocket. International borderless, you can share to someone. One of my downlines sent someone to our office in France in 3 days ago. And I believe Mr. Patrick will be on call tonight because he said he's going to join us. And they might find a lot of great when they get to the office. He said he didn't know that something like this is even around where he lives. As God will have it, the office is very close. It's not that far from. He dashed to the office and he got a lot of information. He said he wants to speak with one of the leaders in Nigeria so that we can put it through. So I had to talk to him and ask him to join us tonight. I believe he's on call tonight. Your job is to share. Once somebody registered, once that person buy that machine there, the lady who invited the man will earn euro in Nigeria here. So you can sell to anyone, anywhere in the world. And whatever country you find yourself, your bonus in euro will be paid to your account. Patented compensation plan. This is the reason why I say everybody must have this, because by rights, in the plan is patented, meaning no company cannot change the plan, another company cannot adopt using it. So if you're a network marketer and you are coming for the first time, you are going to listen to something amazing. This certificate of patency of the certificate. So in network marketing, we have so many ways of payment in network marketing, which you only bring one here, binary, which is also to balance. Two bring two another. Life itself is not balanced. So how can somebody else to balance it? So it's practically impossible. So Enagic plan is direct sales commission systems. So once you own an account, what do I mean by owning an account? You could own an account without having a machine. Sell to someone, use your name to buy it, and deliver to your customer. That is own an account without a machine. So that's why I say, don't limit your capacity. Don't limit yourself that you cannot. You don't need to afford it. It is none of your business. In network marketing, we call it other people's money. OPM. Other people's money. Sell to them. Use your name to buy from the office so that you can own the account. Then you started selling. So the next sale, you started earning direct sales. You also earn indirect sales. This will lead you to group sales. Enagic paid 10 different steps once a single sales of machine is made. So tonight, we're only going to talk about 8A and 8-point commissions. Once a single sales is made, budget 1,640 euro and divide it with 8. And the answer is in slide of 205 euro per sharing of the bonuses to 8 different leaders that make the sales happen. Immediately you buy the machine or you own an account, your position is 1A distributor. You are not to earn bonus at that point. When you now use your ID card to sponsor someone that buy the machine through you, first machine, 205 euro, second machine, 205 euro, third machine, you promoted to 2A, you earn 410 euro. Fourth, once you have cumulative of 10 machines, both direct and also indirect, next is we promote you to 3A, 615 euro. Once your cumulative hit 20 machines, that is, your first time is you have 10 machines, add another 10 to make up 20. Cumulative. Do use your ID to sell number 21, then you promote to 4A, and you earn 820 euro per machine. Use your ID. Once you see that your cumulative is already 50 machines, use your ID to do number 51, then you promote to 5A, which is my present positions in the system. Next is, once your cumulative hits 100 machines, use your ID to do number 101. Then you will promote to 6A, and you are earning 1,230 euro per machine, which is Nigeria today with 975 naira to 1 euro. That is about 1.3 billion naira and above. That is a lot of money. Now, here is the analysis of what I've just explained. This is you. Every grade is your commissions. Once you buy the machine or you own an account, this is you. Your first is total family, you're earning 205 euro. Second says to Alex, 205 euro. Third says to Rose family, you earn 410. You'll be promoted to 4A. Now, upsell to Grace, you also earn 205 euro. This is called indirect. Grace said to Polly, Polly said to Ato, Ato said to Ade, Ade said to Ojo, up to 8 levels deep. This is the amazing thing that make me to say this is the best business that we have been waiting for. According to Robert Kiyosaki, say network marketing come into existence because of residual income because of royalty earning, which is smart. This flood is telling you that see any as if it is your direct sales that happen from your indirect, which is 205 per machine. The plan is line by line. So if Alex sell machine, you are earning 205. If Rose sell machine, you are earning 410 per machine. Once your cumulative hit 10 machine, that's when you can have promotion. But because your cumulative is up to 10, so Rose is selling machine, you can't be promoted. Because Kim is now coming in, you can't be promoted until you have cumulative of 10. So Rose, Kim will still be your 2A line. So you head to 410 per machine. So if Rose sell 10 machine or 3 machine, you are earning 410 per machine. On that note, your cumulative is 10 if you count it. So use ready to sell to May. May will promote you to 3A and you earn 615. So if Rose sell 10 machine, you are earning 615 times 10, which is a lot of money. Annie is on that keep. Annie sell 3 machine. Look at it. You are still earning 410, which is fantastic. Bob is under Annie. You are still earning 410. Meaning, if Bob sell 10 machine, you are still earning 410, which is a lot of money. If you come in and you don't have a machine, with the money that Keep have generated for you, you'll have bought successfully buy your own machine without any stress. That was how I was able to have about 2 machines presently. John is coming. John made the 4 sales to Don. Remember, every sales of the machine, the company will budget 1,640 euro. We want to share it. John making the 4 sales. So John will earn 5. That is 1 point.
Remaining half they shared.
Sorry for that. Don John will earn 1 point, which is 205. Bob, 2 points. Kim, 2 points. Annie, 2 points. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1, the total of 7 points is already distributed out of 8 points. So remaining 1. So Don machine, you are not earning 410, you are earning 205 euro, which is your 5th deep down your family tree. You are earning 205, not 410. So John said the second machine, you see earn the same farm, 205. But when John said the third machine to Dan, John will be promoted to 2A and will earn 205. 410, 410. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Total of what? 8. The whole total of 8 points is finished. So 0, you're left with 0. On that machine, you are not going to earn anything because it doesn't count your sales cumulative. It's already out of your 8 point. But if you look at what is happening here, you have a lot of people that can make a sales that will make you not to even take cognizance of that. So your cumulative is already 20 machine. Use ready to do number 21. So to Tony, then you promoted to 4A and you earn 820 euro per machine. So anytime Tony makes sense of the machine, you are enjoying 820 euro per machine. Simon comes in because your cumulative is 50 and Simon through you, and you will move to 5A and you enjoy 1 euro per machine. Once your cumulative is 100, sell to Sam will promote to 6A, and automatic you will become 6A and you earn 1,230 euro per machine. From that, you are now a leader. Anybody that buy a machine from you or that buy from Sam, you are earning 1,230 euro per machine. Remember that anywhere down fall under your genealogy tree, immediately you become 6A, you are now a leader. that will open another bonus for you, which is monthly income per machine. Anybody that comes that or any bit in any of mine, you get any education of 100 per machine, which is a bonus that you earn once you become 6A distributor and is paid end of the month. Once you become 6A, you will join career path. Career path will give you a ranking incentive of bonus, which is $3,000. This is paid from our office, our headquarters in New York, United States of America. 3,000 we paid for you once you become 6A distributor. The same say, encourage two of your different line from two different parallel lines to become 6A distributors, meaning they are make sales of 100 machines each. Then you will be promoted to 6A2 and you earn $6,000. Once two of them become 6A2 each, then you move to 6A2-2. Then you earn also one type of incentive. This is coming outside your 8-point commissions, that is daily sales, outside your education allowance, which is sales that is coming outside your 8-point. These are the bonuses you'll be earning end of the month, but this one is a ranking bonus. Once two of them becomes 6A2-2, then you go to -3. You earn one time of $25,000 reward and $5,000 basic incentive of come blessed month. Minimum $5,000 every month because you are -3 distributors of Enagic International. The next is encourage two of them to come to 6A2-3. Then you move to -4. Then you enjoy one time $50,000 basic. One time $50,000 and $10,000 basic incentive every month. Once two of them become -4, then you move to -5. You enjoy $100,000 one times incentive reward and 15,000 basic incentive on monthly basis. Next is encourage two of them to come to -5 so that you will be automatically become -6 distributor. You enjoy one time of bonus of $200,000 of incentive and $20,000 every blessed month. This is how Enagic business plan is. Okay, so this is what we are going to have it tonight. If you have a question, the floor is open for you.